November 2022. This isn't financial advice. So, just going to go through some of the stocks that I've got and one that I wish I did have. So, Geo Group. This is the Mike Burry one. Big push up here. Just going back over all the ground here. Nice sort of pull back to the 50 a few times here. And now just pushing out. So I sold today some of the shorter dated calls. I got into that just to sell into strength. Yeah, I was in a very sketchy market, so who knows? If I zoom out a bit and I look at the fundamentals on this one actually does have a lot of potential. If they continue to pay down debt, you have to be a little bit patient. So it's sort of a longer term horizon. But there's nothing to say this thing can't in a year or two worth like $20-$25. So I'm going to try and be pretty patient with this one and take the opportunity to sell in the strength, buy on weakness, and but yeah, try and take a longer view. I've got some January 2024 calls as well. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Sort of early days yet with this trade, but they're looking good. CALX, not quite so good. Doesn't mean it's over yet. I've got the options here. They've gone down 60 odd % in value. So not trading for too much at the moment, but nice looking chart here. Unfortunately, it's a pretty weak sector. Actually, sorry, I take that back. It's actually not at all. It's actually quite a good sector. Anyway, well, let's see how we go. This might give it like another sort of pullback buy, sort of vomit type entry here before long. So I'll be keeping a close eye on that. Maybe I'll buy a few more. Champion X is being a champion, pushing up nicely. I might even look to put in some optimistic sell orders. In fact, I will on the options I've got there. Who knows how long this push will last, but my research tends to suggest that these sort of initial momentum bursts go from sort of 10 to sort of 20, 30 days. So, and we're sort of in sort of 10-ish days into that now. So I might just put in some aggressive sort of sell orders there and see if I get hit overnight. Okay, they're the stocks that I've got. Here is, I just look at this and think, oh, wow. So huge sales growth, massive earnings numbers. Discussed this in a previous video. It's definitely a stock that knows how to move. Look at these sort of moves here, going from $2 or $3 to 20. Similar-ish again. So pull back here. Honestly, probably should have been buying on this pullback here. Didn't. Anyway, let's see how we go. Maybe I'll get another opportunity or another point. So that one's definitely very high on my shortlist, as is this one called Transocean. Rig traded that early in the year, got stopped out. Now the chart really isn't particularly pretty, at least on a daily, but it's sort of forming this really nice long base. Fundamentals in this sector, which is drilling, it's looking kind of really outstanding. So this really could be a sort of a red hot sector going forward. So this one's on my list there. As is another one called Diamond Offshore. It's already sort of had a big push out, so I'm going to just need to be patient and wait for a pullback buy there. This was a spin-off of another company, got relisted. So it's basically an IPO. It's gone through that IPO due diligence phase, undercut its day one IPO price. So based nicely, pushing out. Just had earnings too. Look at that. I'm just going to need to wait for a better entry there, like some sort of pullback or consolidation or what have you. So this one's definitely high on my list as well. Similar, same sector as Rig. Look at the sector, big sort of breakout here, and then just off to the races. So definitely a sector I'm sort of keeping a very close eye on there, and those two specific stocks there I'm looking for entries in.